Hello, I am Zoe Maven. I'm still away in Enugu for the Easter holiday, but I thought to just do a quick video, essentially to talk to you about how I stay motivated. So there will be times when you're tired, you're fed up, you're just exhausted, you're wondering if all the things that you're doing on a regular basis, whether it's even worth it, whether it even counts. These are the times when you have to find a way to get motivated. So I quickly want to share with you 5 things that I do and how I stay motivated. All right, so the very first thing that I do is that I revisit purpose. I ask myself, what are those things that got me started in the first place? What were those thoughts, those feelings, those emotions I had that got me started on this path? The things that were clear to me that this is the course that I am to follow. Maybe in my job, in my career, or maybe some projects that I'm working on, there were certain things that made me convinced that that is exactly what I should be doing. So I go back to those things. I revisit the reason for why I started. And when I do that, I begin to realize that this thing is so much bigger than me. It is not about me at all. It's about what I'm supposed to achieve with it. It's about the end result, the impact that I'm supposed to be creating. That's what it's about. Once I get the clarity in my heart again that this is what got me started in the first place, I immediately I have renewed vigor. I just have a renewed fire, and I can again begin to strategize and plan and know how to be creative with the things that I'm supposed to be doing. The second thing that I do to stay motivated is I sort of reaffirm those feelings of self-worth. I am special. I have always known that I'm special. How do I know? Well, firstly, there are no two persons like me. There's no two of you out there. You are unique in yourself. There is no person that is like you. That in itself is an indication of how special you are, and you've got to realize that. At best, there's a photocopy. You are the only original that exists. And when you can begin to reaffirm those things, the fact that you're special, the fact that there's no two of you, the fact that no one is as amazing as you are, no one is as special as you are, no one can do the things quite the way that you do them. You're not a misfit, you're not a mistake. What you are about makes sense. It may not make sense to you now, but it makes sense to someone. The things that you do, the activities that you're into, someone else is benefiting of those things. This has to do with a bigger purpose, if you like. So, very important. Tip number 2, reaffirm those feelings of self-worth. I'm still talking about the things that I do to stay motivated. Number 3, I locate a need and then I seek to meet that need. A very wise man once said that success, true success, has to do with locating a need and meeting that need. I never forgot those words. I realized that the true satisfaction that I get from the things that I do has to do with adding value to people's lives. It has to do with locating a need and meeting that need. So I ask myself, what is it that people really want? What is it that people need? What are they looking for? What is it that they have to have? What are those things that will improve the quality of their lives? If I can figure out how to meet those needs, then I am well on my way to do something amazing and something special in this life. So, tip number 3, I locate a need and I meet it. Let me get this phone out of this tree. Tip number 5, I check out what other people are doing. How do I mean? There are millions and millions, billions of people all over the world who have been given assignments, who have their own unique and special calling or purpose for why they're here, for why they come into your life. And sometimes it's good to check what other people are doing. For instance, if you're a YouTuber, it's okay to check out what other people who are in a similar niche as you are. Find out what they're doing, find out the latest strategies, the newest innovations and inventions. I'm not saying you should go copy what they're doing. I'm just saying go get some fresh perspective by going to see what's happening on their channel, what's happening in their lives. Are there ways in which they do things better than you've been doing them? What are the lessons that you can learn from their experience that can enhance your personal experience and thereby your journey to greatness, your journey to doing things to help other people? Am I making sense at all? Anyway, go check out what other people are doing and let their lives inspire you. Part of the reason why we have so many people in our lives is so that we can inspire each other. There are going to be times when you don't feel like doing what you're doing. There are going to be times when you feel tired and fed up with everything. Those are the times when those people that are in your life are there to spur you on and encourage you and tell you, look, what you're doing is important. Don't give up. Go check out other people, see what they're about, and let their lives inspire you. And lastly, but not the least, of the things that I do to stay motivated, I pray. I mean, it just really makes sense that you go to the one who made you, your creator, to get clarification on some things, right? It makes total sense. Yeah. So what I do is I go to God in prayer. I ask for new perspective. I ask for clarification on things. I ask Him to show me the way, show me things that I have overlooked, show me things that I have ignored, show me the things that are really, really important. What that does for me is my focus is renewed. I have clarity about a lot of things that before now I might have ignored or I may not even have taken seriously. I begin to renew my focus. I begin to see clearly than before. So that's what I do, and it works for me. I pray. That's what I do. And by the time I'm done doing all of these things, I just realize that there is a renewed vigor in me. I feel like, again, I can take on the whole world. I can really do this. I can really get excited about impacting other people's lives again. And that's the way that it's supposed to be. So just because at some point in life you don't feel like any of what you're doing is worth it, does not mean that what you are doing is not important. You've always got to keep that in mind. Always keep that in mind, that it's not about you. It's not about how you feel. It's about a greater cause. It's about the impact that you are making on people's lives. It's about the value that you're adding to people. If you keep that at the back of your mind, anytime you have such feelings, you know what to do immediately to get back on track, to renew your focus, to get back clarity, and most importantly, to get that fire burning again. So, hope I was able to help you in some way. If you did find this video helpful, please drop me a comment down below. Tell me some of the ways in which you stay motivated and sort of renew your focus and purpose for the things that you are doing. If you did like the video, give me a thumbs up. Do subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, that's about it. So I'm Zoe Maven. Remember, life is beautiful when you know how to live it. I'll see you in the next episode.